So, welcome back to another night of the Northern Hockey Shack Sports Talk. To my right, we have Aiden Lease and Ryder Langthorne, same as last time. And as always, your host, Brevin Gervais, here to have some fun with you guys and take you on this cool, fun adventure. Okay, so let's dive into it now. So, today you guys were golfing here, is that right?
Golfing at the Aberdeen Glen and Golf Course, or whatever the heck's called. So
had an awful round today. Had to call it halfway through for myself.
I played through 18 and lost $10 to Lucas Brownson, which I'm not very happy about, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
The grass was just flowing in the wrong direction, like Aiden says.
Yeah, grass was bending the wrong way today. So I went to the range afterwards, and there was this guy out at the end of the range picking up balls, and I just stuck to the driver, and I was putting them pretty close. I think I got one probably within 15 feet of the guy.
I've been golf since I flipped that golf cart. I'm full on retired now.
So, how did you flip a golf cart?
That story is undisclosed. We don't talk about that golf cart flipping incident.
Anyone in that golf cart?
Yes, there was people in the golf cart.
Any fatalities?
No, thank God.
No fatalities, that's good.
Almost a couple fatalities though.
Some problems on the hill, hey?
My golf career was a fatality.
Speaking of golf, we had the men's Simon Fraser Open this weekend at the Prince George Golf and Curling Club.
Yeah, a friend of most of ours here, and Cody Bailey and Scott Blair.
Blair Scott.
Blair Scott.
Oh, yeah.
We're competing this weekend. I'm not exactly sure how they fared out, but...
So they tied at 66 after the first round, and then they were tied after 7 holes, and that's when Cody Bailey just took over the...
Is it only 2 rounds?
2 rounds, yeah. University of Fraser Valley commit shot a 29 on the back nine at PG.
That's
29.
Isn't that like 6 under?
Yeah. He had an eagle.
You had an eagle?
Eagle on 16.
I
get that
The
one.
only thing I want to do when I golf is get an albatross.
Sounds cool.
I go for pars and he goes for eagles. That's why he's going to university, and I'm stuck down there.
Clean the clubs in the back
Clean
shop.
gloves in the back shop. That's right.
Yeah, so golf didn't go too well this weekend.
No.
It rained a lot this weekend too,
Yeah.
so I mean... you gotta
So we
wait
might as well
till
stick to
later.
the other sport, hey? Because
Yeah, let's
golf
get
is
right
too
back
hard.
to hockey.
Yeah, we're getting back on track here. So there's a Caps camp here this weekend, and I wasn't there to watch any of it, but I saw a video of the shootout, and let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I have never seen something so funny in my life.
if you saw our Instagram story that day, you saw the MVP of the
You
camp,
were in
Brett
for a
Kearley.
goddamn treat. Because that was funny.
Brett Kearley had a nice shootout goal. Put the goalie right on her bum.
Right on her rear end.
Broke her ankles. there.
Broke her ankles, and it was probably one of the nicest shootout goals I've ever seen.
Put her jockstrap in the stands.
Yeah, so Brett Kearley had a really good camp for the Camps, obviously making the team. She had an 8-point weekend with 4 goals, leading Team White to a 3-0 record over the other team.
That's pretty
Was
good.
there only 2 teams?
Only 2 teams, yeah, and some good hockey. I think that Northern Capitals team is actually going to be a pretty solid team this year. But there was some surprising moves. Ain, can you touch upon those?
Well, I know that these were some players that played on the team last year. And I don't know, they got cut for some underage players. I'm not want to say names here or anything like that, but
Some
it was
bold
surprising to say the least.
Some bold moves from the coaches, I could say. Hey?
Yeah,
4 returning, I heard,
4 returning, hey?
from our undisclosed source.
We won't say any names.
No names, but a bold move.
Also, this weekend and next weekend, there's 2 BC hockey goalie camps. I know one's in Fort St. John, ran by our cameraman Marcus Allen, and Chase Astorino and Ty Edmonds.
Ty Edmonds, the all-time winningest goalie for the Prince George Cougars.
Yeah, so big shoes to fill there for any goalie who wants to be a PG Cougar.
Just get by the first round, we're good.
That's all we need. We need a
No,
straight
no,
bye to
no.
the finals.
Straight by finals. We need
Yeah.
to win a goddamn game. 19-40 record.
It's a lot easier to win when you're not last place.
Yeah, but Tyler's a good guy.
Yeah,
He
good on
worked
him,
hard.
eh? Good on him.
Yeah,
Just a bad team.
Yeah, good guy, good goalie. Just team wasn't there. You didn't have the cards to play.
Also at the camp this weekend, we caught up with Cariboo Cougar Brophy Dunne.
Before we get into that though, we would like to thank you guys for checking out our Instagram Live portion of the video. This was sponsored by the Bush Bros. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Burley Bush Bros or online at bushbros.ca. Tune into the YouTube page for more information on the Brophy Dunne interview and for more video. So now I think we're just going to jump right into the interview here. We're going to check it out.
Hope you enjoy it. Here with Brophy Dunne off the Cariboo Cougars. Brophy, leaving tomorrow for Merit. What are your expectations for the Merit Centennials camp?
I'm excited. It's a big step for my hockey career. I think I have a good chance. I've been talking with them a lot. Like I said, I'll leave tomorrow morning, so see what I can make of it, I guess.
New look Cariboo Cougars team, a lot of new faces. Do you guys think you have what it takes to repeat as BC MML champs?
You know, our team this year is looking pretty strong. We got some new blood, some new strengths, a couple downfalls of losing our great leadership with like Max Arnold and obviously Great Thomas and Brendan Pigeon, but with the new upcoming guys like Hunter Brown and Landon Ingham, I think we can level it out and definitely make a run for the Telus Cup this year.
If you do return from Merit, are you going to be taking on a leadership role with this new team?
Try my best. That's a good thing I've always been good at, is being a leader. People talk to me and I'm nice to everyone, so I'll try my best, yeah.
Thank you, Brophy. It's Brophy Dunne off the Cariboo Cougars.
Well, wicked interview from Brophy, and I gotta say to my man at the left here, Ryder Langthorne was looking fresh this weekend. It's too bad he couldn't spit his words out straight.
Too bad he's just terrible at interviews because he looked damn good.
So,
I'm not a very good talker.
yeah, so that's Brophy Dunne, headed off to Merit this week.
A few things in that interview. Headed off to Merit. I think that'd be a big hit for the Cariboo Cougars, losing him on their defense role.
Well, he's a big guy in the back end.
He's definitely a strong player. Hey, like
He's definitely one of their more older, more experienced players.
Well, at that camp last
Good at
weekend,
that.
he was laying the body.
Yeah, like
He's not the tallest guy, but
he's going into his
Can
third
he-
year, right?
second year with Cariboo.
But like
Third year
midget.
Yeah, so he'll be.
Yeah.
That'd be good for him if he could crack the Merit Centennial roster.
Yeah, that'd be awesome to see coming out of Prince George and doing that.
Yeah. I don't know how Merritt is. My buddy from Huntermouth just got traded to Swan River, Manitoba.
Swan River.
Speaking of players they might
He went
lose.
from the BC to the MJ.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, no one wants to go to Manitoba. That's a crowded province.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Also, speaking of different leagues, though, I'm pretty sure I heard that Jeremy is going to Russia.
Jeremy's in Russia.
He's in Russia right now.
For
Yeah.
the AJ All-Stars?
Yeah, because, well, like, I think the CJHL picks one team a year to, like, represent Team Canada or something. And so he's in Moscow right now, and he's playing hockey. And then they go to Sochi and they play more hockey. So, like, all my family's down there, kind of, and, like, we're getting updates and stuff.
What are the odds they meet Putin?
The odds are very slim. I can honestly
Because the last time we saw Putin play hockey, he scored 8 goals. He's a pretty good player, I'd say. Russia's definitely an interesting country.
Yeah.
Also, players they might lose this year. John Harrington going to Spruce Kings camp, and Fisher O'Brien and Jane Merritt going to Cougars camp. I honestly don't think Jane will make Cougars, but at least he's going to the camp for experience.
Yeah, and just get into the
Get into the system.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
for sure.
Well, the thing with the WHL is it's such a, it's so much more, just big, fast, strong people.
Yeah.
And then the BC is, a lot of the smaller, more skilled guys who are just, passers and stuff.
That's why John Harrington's not a big guy, but
Yeah.
he is quick and he can score.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think Caribou might lose them. Might lose him. just because how good of a hockey player he is. The Hudson Hope product.
Hudson Hope. Yeah.
Hudson Hope.
That's a small one.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't even think I know what that
The hell.
Good for him, I
Good
guess.
for him, yeah.
Yeah.
Made it
Yeah.
out. He's a BCHL player.
is. None of us made it out of PG, so he's doing pretty good
He
then.
didn't make it out PGMHA.
Yeah.
Also, Fisher O'Brien. Think he'll make the Cougs?
Tough to say. I mean, I haven't watched him play too much. He got some. Did he get some reps in last year?
No, he didn't. He got traded last year, but he's gotten taller. He's gotten taller and added some muscle. I'm pretty sure. So he's looks like a good hockey player.
I have no clue who these guys are. I can't even add anything into this conversation. I've never even watched anything.
Speaking of junior hockey, you had your
You had a time there in
You had a
100
time
Mile.
there.
Oh, in
Mile and the
100 mile is so fun, man. Live and die in the KI. Like, it's so fun. This one time, like, we were having I actually have two funny stories. First ever game with 100 mile, Gordo, Rob, and Gary Hilton are the forwards on the line, and like I'm the defense with someone, and the other team comes in on 3-on-2 and they score, and it was the forward's fault for not back checking. So I knew them all because I played with them the year before, so we were skating off and I was just ripping into them, absolutely screaming at them, and I was the only 2000 on the team, and our coach comes in, he said, "We got a fucking 2000 chirping our older players. 2,000." And then I was just sitting there, I was like, shit, yeah, sorry coach.
Taking that leadership role.
Yeah, that's so funny. I was like, yeah, it probably wasn't my place to yell at anyone being the youngest person on the team.
Wish you go some days.
Yeah.
What was your least favorite barn to play in the KI?
Probably Sycamus or Kamloops. Sicky's barn, it was pretty nice because after the game, the concession would give us all burgers. So there were burgies for the boys after every game, so that was pretty awesome. But Kamloops, we had to play in Memorial, and that place is a piece of shit. Fucking hate Memorial so much. Like it's the worst rink in Canada. Like, no doubt about it.
150 years old.
Better
Yeah.
than Sochi?
Oh,
That'd be cool to be playing in Russia though right now.
yeah.
To say the least.
Better than the Memorial.
Yeah. I'd rather be playing in Russia than the Memorial.
So yeah, this weekend coming up, we got Cougars camp, we got Kings camp.
Anything else exciting happened in town?
Fast.
A celebrity sighting in Prince George Saturday night in downtown Prince
Very
George.
interesting. Who'd you see downtown?
Cole
Campbell.
Cole
Campbell.
The man.
Apparently, I heard him say this to someone. He's going to be releasing an album soon.
An album.
An album.
Wow.
Love
Really?
to see a guy who
Wow.
can't sing release an album.
Wow.
You know, that would be.
Wow.
That would be amazing.
That's all I can say is wow.
What else do you say, man? There's
Yeah.
not much else to say.
Other sports, football
Football's coming back soon.
next week.
Preseason week
No,
2 right
no.
now, week 3.
I think it's week 2.
You know what's a good football story? Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown filing his second grievance against the NFL for not wearing his helmet.
'Cause
He's a
helmet.
joke. That guy's a joke.
That is the funniest thing.
It's a bigger joke than the Memorial rink.
Think about it. You're getting paid like $15 to $20 million a year, and you won't play because you can't wear a helmet.
Yeah.
Like if I was getting that much money, I wouldn't even wear a helmet. I would just go out there and just smash my head around.
15,
Play
20.
one game and then.
I'd do a lot of things for 15, 20 million. Like they say, $20 is $20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone collects $20 in a different fashion.
I mean, there's one way to get $20, and probably the most efficient way possible.
Bash your hair off someone else. So, Brevin, I heard you're recently in 100 Mile for the annual Wranglers Golf Tournament. How did
Yeah.
that end out?
Yeah, I was recently attending the 100 Mile Wranglers alumni golf tournament, and it was shotgun start, so we only had one hole left, and it was a par 3, and we were bombing down the fairway, and then all of a sudden, like, I think I topped my ball, and it was just sitting on the fairway, and we were playing best ball, so I drove by the cart to pick it up, and like I missed the ball, so I went, and we were going down the hill, so we were going fast, and I just ripped the wheel this way, and the cart just turned sideways, and everything flew out, so all of our clubs were just all over the fairway. Jace was like laying underneath the cart. I was like pushing it up off his head, and then I had to crawl out the windshield, and then me and my buddy lifted the cart back up, and then we got kicked off the course, which was kind of the right thing to do, because
Who kicked you off on the final hole?
the marshal. It was right in front of the marshal. He was just standing there watching us, and we just go down the hill and just flip the golf cart, and he's like, "Hey, you guys are done." And we were like, "Okay." Chase is arguing. Chase is like, "No, we only got one more hole left. Just let us finish." It's like, "No." Chase is like, "No, let us play." Because obviously Chase is gonna put up a fight.
Oh,
Yeah.
always.
He doesn't want to finish their round of golf.
Yeah. Whoever says golf isn't a dangerous sport is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, golf got real dangerous that day.
Speaking of Cody Bailey, during our practice round at the Cal Tire Scramble, we're golfing on hole 4, and Brendan Malgunas is about to hit his drive, and then all of a sudden, a golf ball comes through the bushes and him right in the shoulder.
No way.
And guess who it was? Cody Bailey.
He smoked him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
So golf is definitely
Golf is a dangerous sport.
be careful. 1 in 3 people at golf get injured.
That's a pretty true statistic.
Hockey Shack confirmed.
At least we don't have crocodiles in Canada.
If we did, golf would be way more dangerous.
And it's already 1 in 3.
Also, in other news, baseball, Team Canada was eliminated today by Caribbean.
I think
8-1 loss.
I think they had a 1 in 3 record. They beat Italy, or I don't know.
Yeah.
They beat someone.
They probably beat Italy.
Italy.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Italy.
Did you see Japan beat Italy 20-0?
Oh yeah, they beat Italy
Yeah.
then because Italy
Like,
sucks.
Yikes.
So
That's tough.
obviously, yeah.
You think golf's more dangerous than baseball?
Oh.
Well, not
there's
really.
At least there's
like,
no stabbings in either.
there's stabbings in baseball.
Oh, really?
Like if they swing the bat and the bat breaks and the head of the bat just flies out, like you can just jam someone.
That's scary. I
That's
never thought
scary.
about that.
That's why
But golf
head
ball-
on a
golf
swivel
ball
at
in
all
the head.
times.
Golf ball in the head would put you down.
I had to put you to bed real fast.
So,
Also with baseball, there was TJ Zook.
Zoid.
6'7".
6'7" pitcher for the
6'7" pitcher.
for the
First,
Bisons.
yeah, he went 21st overall to the Jays. So he's obviously
17.
good.
And he just recently, actually tonight,
Tonight.
had a no hitter. So I don't know why the Blue Jays won't call him up because Blue Jays first part of their team is pitching. So
He's
Yeah.
got an ERA of like 4.4, I think.
yeah, so yeah, he's actually not very good.
Well, that's
just
the
like-
average ERA in the
Just not
majors. Like,
Well, instead of the opposite, talking about a good player, Bo Bichette.
Wow.
wow,
He's just coming off his hot streak now.
To
But,
even hotter.
wow.
I don't know how many games he went on there with hitting doubles and
I
triples
think
and homers.
he
and
had like
runs.
9 straight games with a double. Like he tied someone's record.
It just
like,
ended. I think it was like 13.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like it
If you
was
guys
the
could
most
comment down
that you
below
ever
how many
did.
games it was, we would very much appreciate it because we don't know.
As much as I don't like the Jays, he's pretty good.
He's not bad, hey?
Best part about his game is probably his hair.
He's got sick, bro.
Yeah, his hair. So,
Um,
is that everything?
Well, speaking about no hitters for the AAA in Toronto, the last guy to throw one of those was Bartolo Colon back in 1980s.
Back in the 80s when he was a 16-year-old coming to the league.
And now he's still playing.
It's a 46-year-old.
After his 45-year career in the majors.
So yeah, good to him for
Yeah,
bringing that
good
in
for
there.
him.
TJ Zoik, follow the page. Even though you're not very good.
Well, he's obviously pretty good. He went first round of the Jays and he threw a no-hitter, so.
I could throw a 4.2 ERA.
I'd like to think
I'll
I
tell
could
you
too.
right now, I cannot throw a no-hitter in AAA. I'd be lucky to get the ball to the plate.
Is that everything for tonight?
Oh, also, did you see Chris Sale's up for this season now?
Oh, just like DeMarcus Cousins. Career
Couple,
ruining.
couple big injuries, but no one likes Cousins and no one likes Boston Red Sox.
Yep.
Even better for me, because I'm a Yankees fan.
No one likes
So not
the Yankees
having
either.
Chris Sale, the Sox are going to suck. Like, they don't have their best pitcher.
No one likes the Yankees either, but that's a
Does
discussion
David
for
Price still
another
play in Boston?
Yeah.
time.
Is he a bum now, or how'd that go?
No, he's still pretty good. Like, I don't know.
I don't like the Red Sox.
There's not a
Or the
whole lot
Yankees.
of talk about baseball until the playoffs. This is the only time there's meaningful baseball. There's 162 games in a season, so it's pretty hard to be excited for 162 games and then the
We
playoffs.
won one, but we're still 20 games back.
Yeah.
Oh, we won our 6th game, but we still have 155
Fucking
left.
126.
Oh yeah, sick. My bad.
That'd be tough playing 162 games in a season. Imagine playing every game.
Yeah, but think about how
That's
well
like
you're
half-
treated. You're like,
Yeah,
you're
but
treated like gold.
like Cole Campbell in Prince George.
Yeah. You're treated better than him. He's treated like a god.
God of idiots.
God of beauty. What do you mean, man?
One more thing I have to mention is Ryder's ball cap. I don't know if you guys can see it. Nice black and white Atlanta Thrashers hat. You gotta give
Nice
that some
throwback there.
respect. Yeah. Back when nobody knew who Wheeler, Bufflin, and Little were. So yeah, good for them. Good for getting out of Atlanta.
Really saved them.
Back when Quavo was on the streets. So is that all?
Yeah, that wraps up a crime-filled weekend in Prince George. So thank you for tuning in, and be sure to subscribe to our videos, and thank you for watching. Stay squirrely, PG.
Episode 2.
Hockey
Eon
and crime.
Sugar.